So in my last video, I talked about the benefits of a classical management theory in an organization, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the drawbacks, the cons of a classical management theory. So first of all, there's a lot of prediction and control over human behavior, which can suppress human creativity, human spontaneity, which is not the best in my opinion, because I think spontaneity and especially creativity should be encouraged to flourish in an organization. Secondly, there's the fact that classical management theory views human, or it dehumanizes workers, and it views them as parts in a machine. So basically what contributes to this is the fact that you have the CEOs and they're at the top of the hierarchical pyramid. So, but when they want to communicate a message down to the lower tier, the ones with the workers, what they do is they just talk to the people in the lower tier, like right below them. And then that person will talk to the person below them, and on and on and on until the message gets to the bottom tier. What this does is it completely restricts communication from CEOs to the workers on the lower tiers. So when you don't see or hear them, it's hard not to remember that they're in fact there and they're in fact people. So it's easy to forget about them. Thirdly, classical management theory doesn't really encourage job satisfaction, employment input, and morale. They don't really see the importance of it within a company. And I personally disagree with this because I think that employee input is really important, because a worker may have a completely different perspective and point of view than a manager, because you have your managers and your CEOs and they could see something one way. However, if you ask someone else, they could have a completely different point of view, and it could be really helpful to whatever project or organization you're working with. Fourthly, they are completely dependent on prior experience. So basically what this means is if a worker doesn't have any experience with manufacturing settings, then it's really hard for them to get a job or even keep the job that they have. It's you just focus on your task and you have to know that task prior to working there. But you have establishments such as Google and Apple that are really different from classical management theory, because they really encourage learning on the job. So that they want you to come to work and learn something, to expand your skills, your knowledge, your understanding, and apply it later at work. It's a complete polar opposite. Okay, thank you for listening. Those are the drawbacks of classical management theory.